Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Fabulites. Miss Bella is upset because a dog had the nerve to walk down the street. I said, chillax, Ladybug. Chillax. Relax yourself. That's enough. We know the dog walked down the street is very upsetting to you. I understand. I got the message. I got a question for y'all. What opens with a tense moment outside of the land of Oz with the owners of Oz, and what closes with the Lady of Oz letting us know that she will not tolerate the Wizard of Oz falling into a pattern of disrespect? If you guessed the Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all, I don't know what episode it is. I got 7. This is the wrong one because I got Over the River and Through the Woods. But we going to find out which one it is and put it in the title. But if you want to know how we got from point opening to point closing, please stick around for my review. Thank you for joining me. Thumbs up, commenting, subscribing. I love you. Okay, so we open with we're in the Oz parking lot, and it's 8 days later, because we find out in the next scene that it's 8 days earlier. So it's 8 days later than the scene that's coming up next, which is 8 days earlier. And Ash and hubby are talking. We see Ash from behind saying, if you close your restaurant, it's over. Okay, so then 8 days earlier, we're at Oz. It's happy times. We got a new menu. We have the chef bringing out beautifully presented food to be photographed by a photographer for the new promotion, publicity materials. Ashley is excited because she is going to show the other ladies on the Real Housewives of Potomac what a real boss bee is. Okay, Ashley. Okay, girl. So then we see Juan at his basketball camp. It's a family affair, says Robin. She says perception is not reality. And Robin says she's not sure where she and I wrote down Ash are, but I was confused. I didn't know if I meant to write down where she and Juan are, because this whole situation with Juan and Robin is very confusing to me, and I think that it might be confusing to her. So we just got some mess and confusion. Let's just leave it at that. So then we're out golfing. It's Monique and Karen, and Monique is trying to hit a ball. She can't hit a ball. She can't hit a ball. Then she imagines someone's face on it. Then all of a sudden she's able to hit it. Whose face you think she imagined on it? One of the green-eyed sisters, Giselle. And she's telling Karen about Giselle and the 9-number giving situation. And then Ashley arrives. Both Ash and Momo are in heels. Is that what we do now? Nowadays we play golf in heels? Because they got on heels, and Karen is dressed the way I would think. I've never played golf, but the way I think that people look when they play golf. And Momo lets us know that's very old-fashioned. So I guess we play golf in heels now. Okay. I guess in those little fake horses, you're not walking anywhere except for up to the place. So you ain't walking, you know, how long is a golf course? A mile, 2 miles? I don't know. It's kind of amazing to think that number 45 plays a lot of golf, because he's kind of on the, you know, he doesn't look like somebody who walks a lot. But I don't know, maybe it's not, you know, I guess it's not like a good way to get exercise playing golf. So Ash arrives, and she tells Monique and Karen about the green-eyed sisters at her restaurant. She also tells them about her argument with Charisse. And Mama Karen says that she has to keep these girls in line. Don't let these girls run amok. That's what Karen says she has to do. She has to keep them in line. And I'm like, okay, well, who's in charge of the girls? Mrs. Mama Huguet? Quick, Grand Dame, Funky Dineva. Who's in charge of the girls? Are you in charge of the girls, Karen? You sure? Okay. So then we see Chris and Monique putting the children to bed. It's family time. Yes, it's very sweet. Their cigar smoking is grown. I guess some people would think it's sexy, but it's definitely grown. He talks about re-proposing to her. She say, that's cool. You gonna get me a new ring? He say he'd have to dig into his 401k to get her a bigger ring than the one she already got. Then we see Giselle and Kevin. They're on a double date with the Hugers, Ray and Karen. And Karen thinks that Kevin is good looking. And they're go-kart racing, and Karen dishes out some advice from a woman who's been married 20 years. She tells us, don't let your man win. Don't beat him. If you want to stay married, let the man win. And then we have some breakout sessions. So we have Giselle and Ray. They have some time. And then Karen and Kevin have some time. Karen over there asking him a million questions. She started off with, are y'all having sex? So y'all know she got a whole bunch of questions over there. But meanwhile, Mr. Ray is letting Miss Giselle know that her time is running out. She is not going to be cute forever. So she needs to go ahead and find her a man now while she's cute. Because once she's not cute, she won't be able to find a man. I was like, what kind of Uncle Ben type advice is that? Everybody is attractive to somebody, Uncle Ben. Even women, even older women are still attractive to somebody. It's not like people just, older women date and get married and stuff. What are you talking about, sir? Okay, so then we see Ash being woken up with a kiss from Sir Michael, the Wizard of Oz. And she says she's used to starting the day with cuddling and caressing. But we find out that there is a tension between her creative vision, Ash's creative vision, versus being told what to do by him. And she's letting him know that she's having an event, which confused me because I'm like, well, they work together on the restaurant. They're partners. What's the deal? I didn't understand before why she couldn't change the menu or why they wouldn't discuss it and negotiate it. As I was watching this, I'm like, don't they have some kind of agreement? Didn't she negotiate, kind of what's happening before? Probably what happened is she realized her negotiation position was weak initially. And so she just figured there's no point in negotiating from a position of weakness. I'm just going to take what I can take and do what I can do. And then I'm going to do what I want to do. And then, you know how they say it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. She probably knows she in an asking permission type situation. So anyway, she lets him know that she has an event coming up. There are going to be bloggers there blogging about the new eyes and the new menu. There are going to be critics there evaluating the new eyes and the new menu. And the ladies of Potomac are going to be there. They don't quite seem to fit into the mix, but I guess they bring the cameras of Bravo. So everybody in the world, we wanted to look up the menu to see if it changed, what the original menu was. I don't think I would go there because I don't eat meat, but I don't know. So anyway, we see a montage of the invitation distribution situation. Charisse gets her invite. Monique gets hers. Janelle gets hers. We find out that it says something about they want their 2 cents. They got 2 cents to say about the 2 cents, some of them. So the ladies are getting the invite to the Oz event. I get the impression that it's a relatively nice event, invite. So I can tell, or I'm assuming from that it's probably not something that she put together in 2 or 3 days. Because usually paper invites take a little while. Now maybe if you have Bravo pull, you can pull them together in a week, a day, or something like that. I don't know, but I'm assuming she put a week or 2 weeks, which still doesn't seem like a lot of time, but she put some time into planning this event. Wizard of Oz, don't be trying to check my girl. So then we're at the Dixon Family Steakhouse. We have Robin and Juan and the children cooking. They're preparing a birthday event for Robin's mom, Gigi. And Robin says that she does not want her parents to sense the tension. And she said, Juan can be distant. Ooh, it's hot. Let's turn the heat is on, y'all. It's too hot for the heat to be on. I'm about to burn up in here. She said, oh, look, and the heated seat is on. Lord have mercy. She says that Juan can be distant and don't know what it is. She doesn't know what it is, says Robin. She don't know why he's so distant. I don't either, Robin. It's very mysterious and it's very confusing. Yes, we don't know, girl. That's our story and we gonna stick to it. Yes, girl, take DNA test so you can be enough for guy at checkout counter. What in the world? Knowing is good. Girl, I don't know what, y'all, I don't know what that is. Take the DNA test. I don't know what that is at the checkout counter. Knowing is good. So Robin, okay, she says to her parents, you treat us like grown people. And I'm kind of laughing like, I don't know what they doing, but Juan looked like he's sipping from a sippy cup to me. I'm like, okay, grown people. So we got a photo shoot. Giselle is in an animal print cat suit, and Mrs. Huger, she say, don't give it to him all at once. She been married to him for 20 years, and she still don't give it to him all at once. You give a little, and you take a little back, and you give a little more, you take a little back. She got a whole system worked out. You don't stay married to the Black Bill Gates, Dr. Black Bill Gates, for 20 years without a system. So anyway, they're funny. Kevin and Giselle, we find out, are in the friend zone. Karen's photo little session is cute. And she say, what are her pictures? Ooh, Ray! That's what she said when she's posing. That whole thing is cute. So this little scene, this is the last scene, and it's called Fit of Fury. That's what I wrote at the beginning. So Ashley, it's basically Ashley's Give No Fucks Day. F-U-Q-S. We not cursing in here, but you know, Ashley is like, she's kind of, you know, had it, she up to here, she somewhere in here. So it's the Oz grand reopening, or the Oz event day, and she in the restaurant trying to get ready. She on the phone with her husband. They're arguing. She telling him to come in. He don't want to come in. He want her to come out. She saying on the phone, the whole staff can hear, we can hear, the camera people can hear. You want me to care about you or the restaurant? You put on your big boy pants and you come in here. You can try to diminish me all you want. You're mad because I don't rub your feet at night. It's all about you and your career. I am not going to let you exercise your leverage over me. Go ahead. Close your restaurant. You're not my partner. You're my parent. I'm over it. Oh, so at some point she did migrate outside, because when she says, I'm thirsty, I'm like, I don't think she thirsty like desperate thirsty. I think she thirsty like literally. And yeah, sure enough, she go in and she get her some water. She ain't like the other child who's called herself the queen of Thoughtlandia. I'm the queen of thirst. No, she was thirsty. She needs to hydrate because she's hot. She's heated. She's heated. She hot. Like her mama say, she's sweating. She needs some water. She says that her husband holds all the power in the relationship. And we see Michael, he comes into the restaurant, he's over there cutting paper. So it's like, okay, that's good. Wizard of Oz over there cutting paper, not cutting up. You know, it's a stressful day. She having the event. You know, I can feel the tension in the air. And I guess he's stressed out too. I don't know. And I was like, is he trying to avoid being on camera for some of the stuff? Because you know that how Bravo be getting stuff that you don't want on camera. They be getting it anyway by, you know, listening to what you're saying on the DL, and, you know, having one person on mic and figuring it out, and super sensitive mics. I don't know what they do. But he might not have wanted to be on mic arguing with his wife. Ashley says she feels that he, as successful as he is and as powerful and as confident that he is, that he's insecure with a younger woman. And I think that's probably true, especially as the power dynamics shift. If you're just young and cute and dependent on him and he holds all the power strings, that's one position to be in. But if you're young and cute and wealthy and you hold some power, that gives you a lot more options. So that probably would make him feel uncomfortable and insecure. Oh Lord, y'all, it's some DOGs going by on that side. Miss Bella is looking on this side. So Monique comes into the event. She's impressed, and y'all know she puts on $80 million events, so that lets us know it's a nice quality event we got going on here, because we impressed Momo. And then Robin and Charisse come in, and they're cordial enough. And then Giselle and Karen arrive. And that's right, Mo. Go get your, oh, look, I wrote, go get your owner. Go get your husband. He's not your owner. He your husband. But she, you know, Momo go out. She talk with the women, but she go on in with her husband, because her husband is inside. So she gonna go spend time with him. She ain't gonna be out here with these upset, bitter, angry women. Mean, even if they ain't upset and angry, if they bitter and mean to her, I'd be with my husband too. Shoot, I want to be where the fun is. Let's have a good time. Okay, so Michael has pulled it together. He's talking to the crowd, and Ashley is talking to the crowd, and then we see Michael sitting with Chris and Momo, and then Monique asks about baby making. That's a moment I thought of potential tension, but it seems to go over well. And then we see Ash out with Giselle, Karen, Robin, and Charisse. And Ash, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a tense situation, and I'm kind of like, I couldn't figure out exactly what was going on. I'm like, are they attacking her, or is she attacking them? Because she like, you giving me the cold shoulder, but she was standing behind the woman talking. So I'm like, was the woman giving her the cold shoulder, or what's going on? I was like, I don't know. But then you know, so it's like a lot of kind of tension and stuff. And what's her face says, Robin says that, you know, Ash, you have a pattern of digging into my business and discussing my business, and it does not seem to be friendly, and it does not seem to be kind. And she says that Ashley called Robin the bottom of the barrel. And I'm like, damn, I don't remember that. And she's like, how genuine are you, Ash? And I want to know where the bottom of the barrel footage is. And then Karen says, Mama Karen, the grand dame, the one who is in control of the girls, who's in charge of the girls, she says, Miss Ashley, I'm sensing some tension with you. And I was like, that's what it is. Ash is tense. She got this event. She done fought with her husband and all of this. And Charisse is like, you know, they kind of have some chit chat, and Charisse is like, we all need therapy. And, you know, Ashley tells him she's stressed about her husband and the event and arguing. And so it was good. It kind of diffused it, but it had gotten real kind of, I was like, my shoulders were all up, and it was tense for a minute there. I didn't know if we was gonna make it out alive. So at the double date, we see it at Oz, they having like a little double date with Mo and Chris, and then Ash and Michael. And, you know, Ash basically is like, look, I'm really stressed out, and it's hard being married and being in business. And Monique and, I think Monique basically is the one who talks. Motor Mouth Monique is like, oh yeah, I know exactly how it is. You know, it's stressful. It's hard to separate your marriage from your business. You have to find it. We used to have a lot of tension and a lot of trouble until we learned to find our balance, when to leave business as business and when to leave personal as personal. You're going to find it. So I thought that was very sweet and encouraging, and I felt like there's hope. I felt hope. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. So that was good. So we got that, you know, couple to couple advice. We like that. Help them. We want couples to stay together, and we love seeing the black love we love seeing love. We love love. I especially love black love. So then we hear Miss Ladybug saying, Ashley saying that if her husband is going to fall into a pattern, she said a whole bunch of stuff, but the only thing I wrote down is, if her husband is going to fall into a pattern of disrespect, you know, of disrespecting her, she will not tolerate it. She won't. She ain't going to tolerate it. That's what she said. She said what she said. Did you hear what she said? That's what she said. So that's the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I thought it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. It was a little, you know, it was a little tense, but it was some real stuff. And I liked the, you know, there were a couple like healthy, productive interactions, and the tension got diffused in some good ways. So I enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being you, fabulous one, being fabulous and being fabulous you. Talk to you later. Peace.